Good morning. It is Corey with Clear Property Management. We are at 503 Kane Trail or Drive, I think, here in Maumelle, where we were actually at. We're at the Reserve here in Maumelle. So Country Club Arkansas is just right up the road, right up there. So we're going to kind of do a little tour of this. One of our investors wanted to see it. So here we are. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath right here. It is a DR Horton house. It's not quite finished all the way just yet. It looks like I could bet that they kind of finish this here in a couple weeks, just by kind of the trim that just needs to kind of be done as well. But they are pretty much there. All the hard work obviously is done. So split floor plan, you've got the 2 bedrooms over here. You've obviously got carpet in here. I think that the listing agent actually mentioned that you can do LVP like all the way through in the bedrooms, and I believe it's like an extra like $2,000 or something like that. But anyways, don't quote me on that. But yeah, just one vanity here in the shared bathroom, which is fine. I forget what the floor plan is here. And one thing to note too as well, so it's that plastic insert for in here. In the primary bedroom, it will obviously be tile, and I will show that to you here in just a minute. Really big windows. DR Horton is really known for those big windows. It obviously needs a little bit of that trim kind of put in there. And moving in here in the laundry room, good size, which is always nice. And here is the kitchen, dining room, living room. So they actually do these things move-in ready. So move-in ready package. So they'll give you a fridge, I believe a washer and dryer, gutters too as well. I can't remember exactly what she said, but it is move-in ready. One thing that DR Horton always does too as well is they do these huge countertops right here, these islands right there, which are really, I mean, it is an absolute focal point right there, which is nice. One thing about this lot too as well is where you're actually at. So walking out here, you can see that they're obviously working on that trail. So there'll be a trail that kind of walks all the way down right there. Obviously, there will be no neighbor right behind you. You'll have that kind of creek that kind of goes through. And I guess your closest neighbor going this way, obviously, will be a lot right there, which I don't even know. That might be a buffer zone right there. And then that's the actual next house right there. Got a little bit of overhang. Obviously, you could put a grill, do whatever you want right there. Maybe put a TV up if you wanted to. And then there's your neighbor right there, which is nice. Primary bedroom is in here. Huge vaulted ceilings. This room is a lot bigger right here. This reminds me, I want to say it was the Justin plan, I believe, for the 4 bedrooms that are kind of laid out the same. Double vanity in here, and then here's the tile that is for the primary bathroom. Low entry right there, so I'm assuming they'll kind of put a little glass piece, toilet, little sitting tub, and they have a huge, I didn't realize how big this closet is. It just it keeps going farther back. I mean, that's all the way to, I guess, what, the laundry room's all the way right there? That's crazy. But anyway, so you could obviously put shelves up right here, have tons of room and everything else like that, which would be nice. But that's it for that. They are coming along in this area. Oh, I didn't even do the little pantry area. Not a ton of pantry, if I'm being honest with you, but I mean, it is what it is. If you needed extra room for stuff like that, I would obviously suggest putting like a little stand-up thing right here, and then you could obviously put your stuff that isn't like daily essentials right there for the kitchen. You'd obviously have a ton of room right there. But anyways, going back outside, so the water feature, the lake or pond, whatever you want to call it, is just on the other side of those houses right there. I've been in that 4-bedroom over there. So everything's good, but you can see they're really coming along with these houses. I would assume one more is going to be framed up right there. But your other neighbors look like they are all basically ready to go. But anyways, and then you got your neighbor over here on this side too as well. They might be finished over there. I don't know if anybody's living there or not. But it's always good to have neighbors already in place. Obviously, you kind of got to get your frame up, and the brick too as well over here on this side needs to be finished out. Obviously, whenever they were putting in those windows right there. So almost there, not fully or anything else like that. But truthfully, the way that these kind of go on this stuff or whatever is once you kind of get under contract on it, they really focus on that one house, get them knocked out, and get them rocking. So anyways, 503 Kane Trail Boulevard, whatever this place is, in the Reserve in Maumelle. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, well, there's plenty of others. All right, bye.